In this video, we're going to learn how to play Moonshine. Okay, play tutorial. Here we go. Let's learn how to play Moonshine. This tutorial exists thanks to Paul T111. Welcome to the speakeasy world of Moonshine. Moonshine is a dice game and resource placement game set in the world of animal prohibition. The game starts with 3 cards face up in front of you. The first card is your speakeasy card, which will be with you for the rest of the game. The other 2 are your client cards, and they're going to be replaced as you complete the order fulfillment process, referred to as validating a client. The game has 4 resources, icons of which you can see to the right of your name above the second client card. They are, from left to right, drink, music, food, and moon tokens. The one between food and moon tokens represents choosing any resource. We'll look at how we earn these resources in a moment. Let's make our first move. To start the game, each player is given 1 moon token to place on their speakeasy or client cards. In this case, we got a lucky break. On our second client card, the cigar smoking bear, we only need 1 moon to activate the blue bonus die. More on that soon. This doesn't work in the tutorial, so I have to do this part. Okay. Now that the moon token is placed on your client card, it has activated the blue die, and as long as the moon token is covered, we will keep that access to the blue die. Here's how the dice work. Each turn, you or your opponent gets to roll 3 white dice that have the resources on them. In addition, you will get to roll the blue die and use the results of the die on your turn. One last thing to understand before you can start making your own moves. When it is your turn, you roll the dice, process any rerolls, and then take actions based on that. When it's your opponent's turn, they roll, process any rerolls, and then both you and your opponent get to use results to take actions. Okay. The initial roll has been made of 3 white dice and the blue die, as I mentioned in the last comment. Let's do a full reroll of all 4 dice. Click on each die to mark it to be rerolled, then click Confirm. Rerolling allows us another shot to get the resources we want. So let's click all 4 and then Confirm to reroll. Now that we rerolled, it's time to take actions based on the final dice. You can see here we've got 2 food and 2 drinks. The 3 actions you can take are above: validate a client, take a moon token, or draw cards. The validate a client is shaded white. That means we do not have sufficient resources for that at the moment. Draw a card allows you to replace one of your client cards, but we don't want to do that. I want you to click on the Take a Moon Token button and put it on the top left corner of your Speakeasy card. Unfortunately, the tutorial won't allow you to do that, so I've got to do that for you. Okay, so draw, take a moon token, and if we place another moon token below this one in a future turn, then we activate the ability below it. In this case, the ability is that we get 1 resource of our choice on each turn. That'll be really handy to help us validate client cards in the future. So let's see. Oh, there we go, right there. Okay. I think they're rolling. Our opponent has taken their turn, and now we get to take actions based on their rolls. Notice that they rolled the red die, but we can't access because we don't have that bonus. This is quite exciting, and one of the things that makes this game a bit different than others. There isn't enough here to validate a client, so let's take another moon token and put it under the top left one in our speakeasy. You can do it. Click Confirm at the top once you've done that. Okay, so what are we going to do? So let's take another moon token and put it under the top left. Okay, there we go. And click Confirm. Okay. There you go. You've made it through your first run of the game. Now it's back to our roll. Before we move any further, I need to tell you more about fulfilling an order, referred to as validating a client card, and most importantly, how we score points to win the game. When you have access to the resources in the top right corner of a client card, you can validate it. But what does that mean? When we fulfill an order, we validate a card, and that card goes behind our speakeasy. The only visible part is that little bit at the top. The only visible part is that little bit at the bottom of the card. So that's this part. Okay. You can hover your mouse over a card to learn more about the special abilities. Try that now before clicking continue. Okay. When that happens, we earn points, an effect as noted on the bottom part of the validated client card. In this case, in the case of our cigar smoking bear friend, that would mean that we get one extra client card to add to the two we have now. That gives us more selection and more places for future moon tokens. Let's see. Okay, in that case, we get one extra client card. Okay, oh, got it. We also score points equal to what is in the bottom left corner of the client card. In the case of our cigar smoking bear, he doesn't have any points, but if you look at our opponent's first client card, you'll see it has 1 point. Oh, there we go, 1 right there. The higher scoring client cards come out in the mid to late stage of the game and cost a lot more resources than we have now. First to 12 points wins. I'm going to move forward on the next few turns as we must take a couple of more moon tokens. Don't worry, I'll let you know when it's time to validate our first client. Okay. I'm going to take this time to look at the cards. Okay, something happened. Okay, it's our turn again. And this one is going to be a good one. Let's start by re-rolling the second die, food. Don't forget to click confirm. Okay. It's time to fulfill our first order, which is referred to as validating our first client card. This will make room for another client card too. Our first client card takes 4 music and 3 moon card tokens. See the top right corner of the card. So 4 music and 3 moon tokens. We've earned 2 music with our white dice, one of our choice with our blue bonus die, and 1 on the client card. Okay. 2 music with our 2, one of our choice here, and 1 on the client card right there, I guess. Okay. We have 1 moon card on our first client card, and we can remove 2 more from the right side of our speakeasy to cover the other 2. We have 1 moon card on our first client card, and we can remove 2 from the right side of our speakeasy to cover the other 2. Okay. Unfortunately, I'll have to do this for you. I'm going to click on Validate a Client, then on the first client card, and then on the 3 moon tokens. 1 on the first client card and 2 on the right side of the speakeasy card. Okay. There goes that moon there. Okay, paid that. I validated and they went right there. Okay, I'm gonna get a new person. Great job, you validated your first client card. The next step would be to select your new client card. Unfortunately, the tutorial did that automatically for you, but all you would have done was to click on the card you wanted. I hope this gives you enough to get started and inspires you to play the game. It's all right. I'll still get 5. Okay, and now you're ready to play. Thanks for watching.